You know that gut-wrenching feeling when life knocks you down? That moment when everything seems to be falling apart? Well, today we're diving deep into the science of bouncing back. We'll explore why some people crumble under pressure while others emerge stronger than ever, and most importantly, how you can build that same resilience. Joining me today is our resilience expert. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. You know, it's fascinating. We often think of resilience as just a mental thing, but recent research actually shows it has profound physical effects too.
Oh really? How so?
Well, a study published in BMJ Mental Health just last year found that people with high resilience scores were actually 38% less likely to die in the following decade. That's huge!
Wait, you're telling me being mentally tough can actually help you live longer?
Exactly. And it makes sense when you think about it. Resilient people tend to handle stress better, maintain healthier habits, and bounce back faster from setbacks.
That's fascinating. But I have to ask, what exactly makes someone resilient?
You know, that's a great question. Research shows it's not about avoiding failure or never feeling down. It's about how you respond to those moments.
Can you give us an example?
Here's one of my favorite historical examples. In 1858, Abraham Lincoln lost his Senate race to Stephen Douglas. It was a rainy, gloomy night when he got the news.
I'm guessing he didn't take it well?
Actually, quite the opposite. He slipped in the mud that night and said something remarkable. He said, "It's a slip and not a fall."
And 2 years later he became president, right?
Exactly. And that's what resilience looks like, seeing setbacks as temporary rather than permanent defeats.
But let's be real, that's easier said than done, especially these days.
You're absolutely right. In fact, recent studies show that younger generations are struggling more than ever. About 63% of Gen Z report their mental health as less than good.
That's concerning. What's driving that?
Well, it's a perfect storm of factors. Sleep problems, loneliness, financial stress, job pressure, social media.
Sounds familiar.
But here's what's interesting. Research shows that how we think about these challenges makes a huge difference.
What do you mean?
Studies have found that dwelling on failures actually increases depression, while focusing on future goals activates our motivation systems.
So wallowing in our mistakes just makes things worse?
Exactly. The key is to look for learning opportunities in every setback. It's one of the healthiest coping strategies we've identified.
Can you break that down for us? How exactly do we do that?
Well, start by asking yourself, what can I learn from this? What would I do differently next time? How can this make me stronger?
That makes sense. It's like reframing the situation.
Right. And here's something fascinating. People who engage with challenges this way often show higher emotional intelligence.
Really? How does that work?
Because you're practicing understanding different perspectives and processing complex emotions in a healthy way.
So our struggles can actually make us more emotionally intelligent.
Exactly. It's like building a mental muscle. Each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger.
But what about when things feel really overwhelming?
That's when it's crucial to remember that feeling overwhelmed is normal. It's not a sign of weakness.
I think a lot of people need to hear that.
Absolutely. Research shows that less than 20% of people achieve their goals on the first try. Setbacks are normal and expected.
Only 20%? That's actually kind of reassuring.
Right? It's not about never failing, it's about how quickly you get back up.
So what's the first step when we face a setback?
The research is clear on this. Don't beat yourself up. Self-criticism only makes it harder to take productive action.
That's probably harder than it sounds.
It is, but remember, a setback doesn't define you. It's just one moment in your larger story.
I like that perspective.
And here's something else interesting. Studies show that people who view setbacks this way are more likely to try again and succeed.
So our mindset really does make a difference?
Huge difference. It's like Thomas Edison said about his thousands of failed attempts at the light bulb. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
That's a great way to look at it.
And you know what's fascinating? Research shows this mindset actually changes how our brains process setbacks.
Really? How so?
When we view challenges as opportunities for growth, it activates different neural pathways than when we see them as threats.
So we can literally rewire our brains to be more resilient?
Exactly. It's called neuroplasticity. Our brains can change and adapt based on how we think and what we practice.
That's pretty empowering.
It is. And it means that resilience isn't something you either have or don't, it's something you can build over time.
Like a muscle?
Exactly, like a muscle. Each challenge is an opportunity to get stronger.
So what's your advice for someone going through a tough time right now?
First, remember you're not alone. Everyone faces setbacks. Second, focus on what you can learn and how you can grow.
And third?
Keep moving forward. Remember that study about resilience and longevity? Every time you bounce back, you're not just surviving, you're actually investing in your future.
That's a powerful way to think about it.
And it's backed by science. Resilience isn't just about feeling better, it's about living better, longer, and stronger.
I think that's a perfect note to end on. Any final thoughts?
Just remember, every setback is setting you up for a comeback. The research is clear. It's not about how many times you fall, it's about how many times you get back up.
Thank you for these insights. And to our listeners, remember, you're stronger than you think. Keep bouncing back, keep growing, and keep moving forward. Thanks for joining.